Hey guys, it's Tracy. I am excited to share this little primitive country rustic Christmas tree that I made a couple of years ago. Now it is getting some views and I've been getting some messages on it, just kind of asking some details. And so I wanted to share it again just to show how cute you can make these little tabletop trees. Now I had this paper mache box is a 7x7 box. The tree is a 3-foot tall tree, and I probably got it maybe like at Walmart or something like that, but I want to share how cute I made this little rustic primitive country Christmas tree. I have it in my kitchen. I keep it up all year long. It's on top of my refrigerator, and I love it so much, and I hope that you do too. Now, the 3-foot tree inside the paper mache box is something that I had that I wanted to finish. The paper mache box is 7x7. I just painted it maroon and just hand lettered Faith, Hope, Love, and Simplify on the box. I am using some green ties from the Dollar Tree to give my tree a bit more fullness. Now I know you can't see here in the pictures, but yes, it does add a lot of fullness. Also, to add a bit of winciness as well as some filler, I like to use this decorative excelsior. I like to get this from either Joann's or Amazon. There are some stores that do sell it, but it's a little more chunky. I like the finer excelsior. I just stick it in the tree to give a bit more fullness. I'm adding some flocking, and I don't want the scattering of it, so I'm just using some white paint and a stencil brush and just brushing on the branches just to add a snowy effect. Now for the fun part, I'm going to decorate my little primitive country tree with some berries. I love my berries. These maroon berries I got from Hobby Lobby. I just took them apart and just hot glued them in the strands on the stems, branches of the trees, just sticking them in. And then for the pit berries, I had this garland. I just untwist the berries, and when you untwist them, they kind of come out in little clumps or little groups like this. And so then if the stem is too long, I clip it off and then just stick it in there. And it kind of looks a hot mess here, but it really is not. And then once I get all of my other embellishments on, it just ties everything together. Just to add a bit more texture, I have this pine I just took apart and just glued it in the tree, as well as these burlap stems. Now I got these over at Walmart. I got them early in the season, probably like in August or September. I just took them apart and I just stuck them, glued them into the tree to add some dimension and a bit more character. It just all ties everything together. For these little trees, you can just stick them and create so many different designs to match your style. Now I'm going to add some of this rustic ribbon. This I get at Hobby Lobby, and I'm not cutting it. I'm just twisting it around the branches, and just twisting it and twirling it, intertwining it in the tree, and until I like the fullness of it. And I'm really loving the way that this tree turned out. The next embellishment, I'm adding this 7/8 inch buffalo check ribbon. This is also from Hobby Lobby, and I cut my strips at 6 inches, and then I just tied them on each of the branches just sporadically where I wanted them to, just so that everything looks all nice and neat. I just love how my little rustic primitive country tree is turning out. Just looking at all of the pitberry goodness and the curly cues of the burlap and the buffalo check ribbon just makes my heart just happy, happy, happy. Okay, my primitive country tree would not be complete without these rusty jingle bells. Now, these are 30 millimeter or 30 mm jingle bells that I got from Hobby Lobby several years ago. I'm not sure if they carry this size anymore, but I was fortunate to find some when I did. I just use some wire. I like to use the wire from Dollar Tree in the automotive section, and I just tie them onto the branches. And so you can't hear it, but I was, jingling the tree. But that's what I'm doing here, just kind of showing you. I just kind of tie them on those branches so that they kind of, hang off, kind of like more ornament style. I don't glue them on because I have been known to glue the little jingle inside and, then my tree doesn't jingle. A farmhouse tree would not be complete without some cotton bowls. So what I did is I got those cotton bowls from Hobby Lobby as well. It's my favorite store. And I just, took off some of those bowls and just stuck them, hot glued them into the tree for, just my cute little design. This Lazy Susan, guys, I did get at Amazon if you are interested in that. But I love, pulling it out for projects like this, or when I'm painting something so that I can paint, turn it and paint around. I'm a raffia person. Not everybody is. But I just tied some raffia at the top, kind of like, what my star is. But Hobby Lobby does have the large 2.5 inch stars that you could definitely put on top. Now would be the time to include some lights. If one would choose to add lights, you always add those on your tree last. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless.